changing ang optic fiber. The purpose of this return demonstration is to provide a neat and clean environment for the patient, to promote the patient's comfort and conserve patient's energy, and also to provide a smooth and wrinkle-free ventilation, thus minimizing the sources of skin irritation.
1, 2, 3, I go. And before doing the procedure, we need to make sure that we assess the patient and we also have complete equipments that we're going to use. So for assessing the patient, we need to assess if the patient has skin condition or if the patient needs a special mattress or heel protectors. We must also assess whether the patient has the ability to reposition itself, and also we must determine if there are any excessive drainage from other sources. So for our equipments, we need to make sure that we put it on a clean surface. So we have sanitizer, clean gloves, pillowcase for our pillow, blankets. We also have 2 flat sheets and a draw sheet, and then a bedspread. We also have a linen hamper for the dirty linens. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Sunshine and I will be your nurse for today. May I know your name, please?
Mary Grace and Pauline.
May I check your skin, please? Thank you, ma'am. So today, ma'am, I'm going to change the bed linens. Would that be okay with you?
Yes.
I'm now going to provide inspiration. And let's start by sanitizing our hands. And applying our clean gloves. Now we're going to remove the top bedding, which are the equipments that are attached to the bed linen. So this consists of blanket and a bedspread or flat sheet. And to do that, we need to first cover the patient with a bath blanket to make sure that she has the privacy and also provide warmth to the patient. Now, after putting the bath blanket, you're now going to remove the top beddings. So, carefully roll it up to the foot. Now, we're going to change the bottom sheet and the drawer sheet. But before that, we need to make sure that the side rails are already raised. And if there are no side rails, you can ask another nurse to support your patient on the edge of the bed. Now we're going to slightly roll the patient to the other side, but before that we need to position the patient first. So first is we need to position the foot. We're going to cross one foot on the other side. Next is the patient's arms. So I'm going to count 1 to 3 man, and then I'm going to slightly push over. 1, 2, now, after we position our patient, we can now loosen all the bottom linens. Now we're going to roll the bottom linen and the draw sheet up to the center. Now after we roll the bottom sheet and the draw sheet to the center, we're going to place a new bottom sheet and we're going to vertically fan fold half towards the other side. we're going to tuck under the sheet and knither the corners. Now we're placing in cloth crochet. So we're going to place it just like how we do the button sheet. So, and we're also going to vertically fan fold the half that's going to be used to the other side. Now we're going to change the pillowcase of the pillow so that the patient can use it on the clean side of the bed. Excuse me. Now we have a new pillowcase for our pillow. We're going to put it aside first in the clean surface. And we're going to assist our patient to roll over towards the clean side of the bed. We're now going to position the patient so that she can comfortably roll over to the clean side of the bed. As well as the foot. So, ma'am, I'm going to count 1 to 3, and I'm going to roll you over to the clean side. 1, 2. Now, after assisting our patient with the clean side of the bed, we can now give her the pillow so that she can use it. Excuse me. We're now going to unfold the bottom sheet from the center. And using both hands, we need to pull it from the sides and tuck it. Make sure that it's snug and this. We're also going to unfold the draw sheet. Position. And you need to first pull it to the middle. To the top. And to the corner. Now I'm going to reposition my patient to the center of the bed. Ay, tayo ka muna. Tayo ka. Now, after repositioning the patient to the center of the bed, you also need to reposition the patient's pillow. Excuse me. Now, you can either ask the patient to hold the top corner of the bath blanket or you can tuck it in under the patient's shoulder. So, ma'am, can you hold the top corner of the bath blanket? We're now going to complete the top bedding. So, we're going to spread the top bedding. And we ask the patient to hold the top edges because the sheet should remain when the bath blanket is removed. We can now remove the bath blanket that we used. Excuse me. Now we need to make sure that the top bedding is wrinkle free to avoid any skin irritation. Now, after adding the bedspread, we can now put the blanket to complete the top bed. Now, you need to flatten it out and make sure that it's wrinkle-free to avoid skin irritation to the patient. Now, after completing the top bedding, you must ensure the continued safety of the patient by raising the side rails and putting the bed in a low position before leaving the bedside. You must also put the call light within the patient's reach, and you must also put the things that the patients used within the easy reach. Now you can document your procedure and conduct a appropriate follow-up to the patient to determine the comfort and the safety of the patient, the patency of all the drainage tubes, and if the patient can access the call light to summon help when needed. Ma'am, ma'am, are you comfortable with your position, ma'am?
Yes.
Thank you. Ma'am, can I ask if you can reach the call light? Thank you. Now, after making sure that the patient can access the call light, you may now reassess all the tubing, the oxygen apparatus, the IV pumps, and so forth.